everybody, welcome to my journey. I can't hardly see my screen because it's real sunny out here. It's 85 right now, but this is our waiting video. Listen, my day has started out some kind of day, let me tell you. We'll get to the weigh-in first. I knew I had a gain this week because I have eaten like a jerk all week, like a teetotal jerk. I used to say I ate like I was going to the electric chair, but I can't eat that much anymore. I can't eat as much at one time because it'll just come right back up because of my little small stomach. But I can eat more often, and that's what I've done all week. I've eaten more often, and I've eaten things that I probably shouldn't. I'm not eating my protein. I'm eating a lot of carbs. But I was happy to see I lost 0.8. Not much, but that's almost a pound. So considering I've been bouncing this 5 pounds back and forth for what, 3 weeks a month? I'm telling you, it's just to show you, you can get gastric bypass. You can be on Ozempic. I'm doing both of those. And if you don't do what you're supposed to do, it's not going to help. So, I don't know what was wrong with you this week. I just felt hungry all the time. So, we're going to do better this week. We're just going to do better. Now, my day started. David came in from work. He said, "You got a flat tire." I said, "What?" He said, "Your front left tire is flat." He said, "I had to pump it up. You're going to have to take it down yonder to get it fixed." Well, he pumped it up. Yeah, I went out there. It was flat as a flitter. He pumped it up, and I got down to the tire place that I've been going to since I was a teenager. Listen, when you get there, you better get there when they open because they are a busy place that everybody goes there. It's just a little hometown. Matter of fact, the man that owned it before me, he lives in my neighborhood. Before this one, he retired and sold it. But he kept the name. He lives right here in my neighborhood. But when you get there, just go and get out of your car, get in line in front of the door for when they open. So I told David, I said, "Get me pumped up so I can get there before they open and get in line." Rookie mistake. You get there and sit in your car. Rookie mistake. Not me. I pulled up, got out of my city truck, got out of my car and got in line. Next thing you know, you see people getting out of their cars. I'm like, rookie mistake. So what it was, it had to be resealed. The seal around the tire broke. I've never had that happen before. And you know what they charged me? You're not gonna believe this. $16.05. That is all they charged me. $16.05. You can't beat it with a stick. And if whenever the weather changes and your tire pressure gauge comes on, they don't charge you for that. They're just, I love them. They do inspections, oil changes, all kinds of stuff. That's where Holly, she comes up from Charlotte because that's one place we've always gone. She comes up from Charlotte to go there to get all her stuff done. Okay. I have been bombarded with bees out here this season already. Lots of bumblebees. They say bumblebees won't bother you. They bother me by being in my area. That's what we say, area. So, listen, if I start spazzing out, I've spazzed out on camera before when the bees come out because I don't like them bees. It's Holly's year to buy our little fake wasp nests that we hang around, and they work. So she bought them the first time, then I bought them last year, now it's her turn to buy them because they come in a 6-pack. She keeps 3 and I keep 3. So, oh my gosh, that wisteria. The wind is blowing it over here. Oh my gosh. That is a glorious, glorious smell. But, so I went and got my tire fixed. Well, we was having the AC people come out today because our AC is just not working right. Well, it's like 23 years old, so we've got all the goodie out of it, which my mama, before she died, we didn't have central heat and air in this house. She wanted to see us enjoy it before she died, so she bought that for us before she died. So we've had it that long. Well, he checked everything, and we use these people for different, down at Holly's, down there, up here, and he said, you know, this is low, this is high, you know, it's older. Me and David had already resigned the fact that it probably is time to replace it because it's not working good, and we're sure it's costing a fortune in our power bill. So then he come in, he goes, well, he was out here, he checked everything inside, and then he come out here and checked the outside. I'm drinking a Sun Drop. I very rarely drink a drink anymore. Very rarely. It's almost where I can't drink Cokes anymore. They're too sweet. That's a Sun Drop. I can drink it. Now, I do get a cherry lemon on Thursdays when we take Jacob to Whataburger, but I get a small one. But Cokes, I just can't hardly drink. So he come in, he goes, well, he took pictures of it, and he was showing me on his tablet. He said, you got the old Carrier model, the way it's built. He was explaining it to me. I don't understand everything, but the way he explained it to me, he was checking the Freon levels, and he put his gauge on there, and he said he found a leak, and when he went to take his gauge off, it just shot out. He said he got oil in the face, and it just shot out, so he had to tighten his gauges back up. So he had to leave his gauges on our unit, or else we would have lost all the Freon and we would have no air conditioner. So I said, well, what are you going to do without gauges? He said, well, I only got 2 more days to work. I said, well, we should buy you new gauges. He said, no, my company will do that. My company will do that. And I said, okay, if you're sure. So his gauges are on there and we can't take them off. Well, before he left, he said, well, I waived your service fee. I said, well, how'd you do that? He said, I just told my boss. I said, oh, okay. He said, you're going to pay enough for a new unit. He said, we can do it. So they have a thing where you pay $20 a month, and we don't normally do this because David don't do warranties on things. He just don't. He takes his chances. But if we signed up for the maintenance plan, it's $20 a month, and there's a whole slew of things that come out and do for you that would cost us more than that $20 a month. Plus, it'll save us 5% on our new unit. I said, well, that'll pay for it right there because the new units are expensive. So, whoa, okay, So that's where we're at today. Now, yesterday I had Jacob and Wesley. Let me tell you, them little boys are so sweet. Okay, these bees are just about more than I can handle. But we watched movies and played, and he changed tire caps and all the things. We did all the things. He ate his peeps, which are bunnies, and he's only got his purple ones left. He said, and then we're going to go back and start over. He remembers the order of the colors that we got. We start back over with the yellow, then the blue, then the pink, then the purple. So I added peeps to my grocery list because I don't want to run out. So we ate peeps. And what else? Cheetos that I got from Trader Joe's. Let me tell you, they don't have flavor like Cheeto brand Cheetos. They're very, almost bland. But he ate them. I ate some too. Not many because they just weren't delicious. He ate that. And he ate like maybe one chicken fry from Whataburger. RJ was over. He took Holly to work because they just have the one car right now. And he took her to work. And so he brought Wesley over to me, and I didn't have to go pick him up. And then he stayed and ate with us. So David just went and got it and brought it back. And it looks like we'll have to change Whataburgers because something has happened and their quality's going down. We got one here closest to us, but they didn't take cards, and we just never had cash. So we went up to the one where we used to live up on the highway. But their quality's going down. They used to be really, really good, and we don't know what's happening. But last time RJ went there, he was telling us, and then yesterday, so we might have to change locations, which is closer for us. But I'm trying to think if anything else went on yesterday. It was just a busy day. Mama come see the boys, and I think it's pretty much my day. Seems like there ought to be something to tell you. If there are, I can't think of it. We'll just keep this short and sweet. How about that? Okay. Well, be back tomorrow for Menu Planning Grocery Haul. See you then.